G'day folks, it's Cortezerino, and welcome back to the lovely world of Dystopia. That's a bit of an oxymoron. It's not much of a dystopia if it's a lovely world. In fact, this world is a little bit of a mess at the moment because I am currently about halfway through building this great big mountain over the mountain that my base is hidden in. My base is sort of behind that earth. And this has taken me a little while, and I haven't done an episode on Dystopia for like 2 or 3 months now. That's because a little while ago I got really sick. As I was building this, I got really sick, and I didn't touch Minecraft for about a month. And then when I came back, I was doing other things, and I've just left this the same way it was a long time ago now. So let's actually have a look at what I've done. I've tried to decorate this side of the mountain with a great big vineyard, and then over here we've got this cool walkway. I was just trying to figure out what to do with this mountain because I didn't want to gently slope it down into all that forested area, so I just did a great big wall. Yep, it's a little bit big, and then we've just got a little pathway that comes up here and wraps around and will eventually take me somewhere to the entrance of my base. So I've been building up this mountain because I want to build a great big castle on top here. But now that it's been so long since I was playing this, something new has happened, and I don't really want to jump straight back into the mountain. I want to go do this new thing. And the new thing, of course, is the new cherry blossom update. So we are going to update this world. So here we are on MCA Selector because I want to do a little bit of pruning of my chunks before I update. Although I haven't done a lot of exploring, as you'll see pretty soon. I've intentionally tried to not load up new areas. So here's the area we just were. You can see my great big castle here. Here's the Austrian city, my other big castle, and then we've got a few other little towns. So here's my original starter base, the oil rig, out in the middle of nowhere, not too far from spawn. And up here, again, not too far from spawn, this is my Japanese area. So that's looking very cool. There's the Osaka Castle, that's very pretty. I really need to do a few more rice fields, and we'll be getting all the new cherry blossom trees in there soon. So around this area, I have explored a bit. I've got a jungle out here. Basically, whenever I need jungle leaves, I just fly out to that jungle and start taking it to pieces. And my witch hut is up here somewhere, so I don't think I want to delete any of that area. Let's zoom out a bit. Okay, so a couple of other options are over here. I don't think I want to delete this either because in the last time I updated, my mangrove plantation ended up somewhere around here. Down here it is, and this is my little frog breeder. You can see my frog sitting on the lily pad. He's very cute. And then up here somewhere is the end portal. So yeah, I don't think I can trim any of that. So let's zoom out a bit further, see what else we can find. So I've got my ice farm over there. We'll leave that alone. Down here is my original Guardian farm. You can just see it there, nice and small, and also get coral from this area, so I don't think we'll touch that either. Down here's the mining area. Oh yes, here we go. This is all nasty stuff. The last time I updated, I flew all around this area, loading things up, looking for stuff. And this is where we're going to get rid of some stuff. But I do have a mining area in here somewhere. I think this is it. You can see right here. This is where I get my podzol. You can just see my little nether portal there in that square. And I've been tearing everything down. So I want to leave that. But everything around this we are going to select and delete. And as I was flying around, I got lost, so I had to come all the way back up here to find my way home. So yes, I think we can get rid of those chunks. What else is there? There shouldn't be very much else. I think up here near the ocean base. Is that the ocean base? Yes, it is. You can see that there. There's my villager trading hall. I've got some coral down here. over here, there's a tiny little square. This is where I got the villagers for my trading hall. So I don't think we need that anymore. Okay, so we don't really have much to delete here. But I think that will do us. I'll get this deleted and we will update. And now we're on chunk base because I don't want to just go out exploring for cherry blossom biomes and open up a whole bunch of new areas in my world. I want to find exactly where I need to go. But look at this. If like mine is a very old seed. So now if you load it up in the current version, right here at spawn, my beautiful valley's gone and we've got a dirty old mesa. That's pretty ugly. So there's one cherry blossom biome. That one is very close. It's pretty big. I want to find a huge one just because I want to experience the biome in its sort of natural habitat. Oh, gee, there's not much around. Oh, hello. That one looks pretty big. Okay, I think that's where we're going. It's not too far out. Okay, I'll write down the coordinates, and that's where we're headed. And, oh, cool, we've got a mushroom island close by as well. Okay, the base is still here. That is always a good sign, but every time I update, there is one thing that I need to check, and that is my safe in here. The vault. We'll jump in here, make sure everything's okay. It's pretty hard to get in, but that's the idea. We don't want a creeper ever following me in here. Yeah, let's close that anyway, just in case. Okay, here are all my beautiful suits of armor. Let's grab one. The boots. No, that's not what I want. It must be the pants. Yes, look at all those enchantments there. You can't do that anymore, but for the first few weeks of this world, you're able to get lots of different enchantments on your armor. And so I made a whole bunch, and this is where they're kept. And I might do a very quick run around the world just to make sure I didn't prune anything I wasn't supposed to. Okay, everything appears to be in order, except for this guy who's very out of order by being in my nether hub here. And I've gone ahead and done a little bit of work on the roof of the nether, finding our way to the new cherry blossom biome. So here we are. I've put in a new path, a beautifully constructed path of androids. Okay, I'll just get my bed ready in case it's going to be super duper dark when we go through. Let's hope not. And with any luck, we will be in a cherry blossom biome. So I know next to nothing about this update. I haven't really been checking on things, so we're going to be figuring stuff out together right now. Let's grab one of these leaves. Now, if I place it somewhere else by itself, is it going to have particle effects still? Yeah, I think they're coming from... I can't tell because it's too close to that. We'll place this somewhere else. Ooh, we've got a little village down here as well. Oh, this thing has a village transformation written all over it. Let's check this leaf block now. Are you going to give me some particle effects, mate? Yes, look at that. Oh, lovely, lovely. Okay, I can think up some good uses for this lovely leaf block. And you know what? When they first showed the design of these cherry blossom leaf blocks, I don't think I really liked it, but in fact now I think I love the way they've done it, just with the little sprinkle of green in there. I think it looks really beautiful. I've been making the custom cherry blossoms for so long, and I thought my custom ones would still look better than these, but now I don't think so. I think I like the way these are. Although if you wanted to do a custom one of these, perhaps I would change the trunk. Like it's a kind of a pinky purple trunk there. It'd be interesting to see what it'd look like if you put in some different wood, like some dark oak or maybe spruce. Anyway, let's have a quick fly around, see how big this biome actually is. It's pretty big. We've got a huge crater in the middle. That's what killed the dinosaurs down there. And yeah, this will do nicely. So my plan here is not really a plan at all. I just, I'd been saying to people, like they kept asking me, are you going to build with the new blocks? And I'm like, well, the bamboo looks really good. But I don't think I'd be using the pink cherry blossom wood. I really didn't like the look of that. But that's what we're going to do today. With no idea how I'm going to do this, I am going to build completely out of this pink wood, and we are going to see what we come up with. So first thing to do is just chop down a bunch of these trees, get some wood, and do some experimenting. So let's have a look. Oh gosh, it is pink, isn't it? I think the first thing I might do actually is just around these houses, I might just replace some of the blocks and see what it actually looks like. Oh, it's not too ugly. It goes with that white terracotta, doesn't it? All right, I'm just going to redo a couple of these houses, play around with this wood, maybe make a pink flamingo. I'm not sure. I got no idea what we're doing here, guys, but we're going to do something. All right, guys, I've gotten a little bit carried away, and I'm not just talking about me dyeing all the sheep pink, though I thought that'd be appropriate, but no, white sheep actually do look better. Okay, so let's have a look at my first test here. It's not very exciting, is it? I put this together and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to be such a disaster. How am I going to build out of pink? I really don't know. So at least the pink blocks kind of go with this bark block. They don't look too bad. But yeah, that is really ugly. And so I came over here and I just tried doing some of the build with the pink. And once again, it looks really, really ugly. So I had a bit of a change of tact. I had an idea just to do a bit of like a garden pergola out of the pink wood. And I actually really liked the way it turned out. And yes, I tried. You cannot dye the rabbits pink. That would have been cute. That should be a feature. Why can't we dye rabbits? All right, so remember I said I got a little bit carried away. It is now 2 days since I began changing wood over there, so you're going to see a bunch of new stuff. But this is where I began, just without the bridge or anything like that. I just built this little pergola with the leaf blocks up there. And I thought, yes, this is the way to go, just in this cherry blossom biome. The pink little pergola looked really, really nice. And you'll notice I'm not mixing in any other wood blocks here. I'm trying to build just with pink, just to see what does look good. So this is something I found looks good. These lanterns, I've just got them suspended on a chain, and I loved them so much over there that I put in a few more here. So I think what I'm doing now is I'm actually making a custom cherry blossom biome in a way, or a cherry blossom garden. And I think this little feature here is definitely something you can just place in all over the place, hanging between the trees. I've probably got them a block too low. Maybe they should be a block higher. But yeah, just suspended on the chain there. That is a great success. I absolutely love the look of that. So anyway, I built this pergola over here, and then I thought, well, what am I doing with this? And I thought I put in a little pond. So the pond looks nice. And I thought, oh, I'll turn that into a bridge. And yeah, just got nice and carried away. And that's not all. If we turn around, I got a bunch more stuff over here. So yeah, we've got a little Tory gate, little pink Tory gate, of course. We got our pink steps, which I actually don't mind. I was going to change them to spruce wood, but they are now growing on me. And we've got a little bit of a waterfall here, and I've started mixing in a few more blocks. I thought those mushrooms would look good in the blossom biome, but now I don't know. They just kind of stand out too much, so I might actually get rid of them. We'll come over and chop them down. So the end rods definitely look good in this biome, but yeah, not those mushroom blocks. And I'm not quite sure about these leaf blocks either. I thought they looked good because they got the little pink flowers, but I don't know. They just kind of look dark and dreary next to all of these. So I'm thinking maybe I should put the pink leaves on the ground. I'm not sure. Let's grab a few and find out. And I will try to put these leaves in the exact same spot so I can put them all back later if this looks horrible. Okay, so we've got pink leaves on the ground now. I think that does look nicer, although I'm not 100% sure because I've got them in the trees and on the ground. I'll leave them there for a little while and just see what tends to grow on me, I think. So we're not done. I did this little area, which I'm completely in love with. I think it looks beautiful, and especially like on the other side here. I haven't actually built anything. I was going to do like a Zen garden or something. But would a little sandy area look nicer than this beautiful little grove? I think it looks lovely as it is, so I might just put some seats or something down here. And up this end, we've just got a few more steps, and I've made a little pink bridge, which is, I'm not sure. I'll say it, I'm not sure. Like, I like the design of the bridge. I think it's very cutesy, but I think it really does need a few different colors mixed into this one. But yeah, once again, we've done a great big pond. These ponds take forever. To make them look good, you've really got to surround them with all these different mixtures of blocks, and I kind of need to build up probably a few like big boulders around the outside as well to make it look a bit better. But yeah, I think it's looking okay. Just got a bit of seagrass, bit of coral in there. Needs some fish. But I've got another build in mind that I want to try now, and that is a pergola. Not a pergola, what's it called? A gazebo. A gazebo is what I want to try. And I want to use a pre-existing tree, like the big bundle of leaves, to be the roof of it. So I've got to first figure out where I want it to go and if there is a suitable tree in the right spot. Okay, so I would really love to have the gazebo just out here, but I don't see a suitable tree for it really, and we're so surrounded in trees it'd be touching everything else. So I think where I'm going to put it is as soon as we get over this bridge, we've got this nice little tuft of leaves right there. So I think that is where I want to build it. And we might have to clear away some of this land a little bit. Oh, I nearly hit the bunny. I'm sorry, poor little bunny. See, if you were pink, I would have seen you. So you're too camouflage. We'll fix that later. We'll figure out a way. We'll make pink bunnies somehow. That's probably not going to be enough room. I can fix that up later. Okay, we'll do our gazebo directly under this. Where's the center? And let's hope I've got enough planks and stuff. I probably don't. So that is, yeah, about here. So we'll make a kind of a circle or something. Oh gosh, we're going to be very close to that bridge. Let's try not to hit the bees. Is that going to be too close? Nah, it'll be all right. I'll just bend the path around. Oh, I'm probably going to want to have stairs in front, so maybe it will be too close. Let's have a look. What do we think of this, guys? Is that gazebo too close to the bridge? Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're just mucking around here anyway. So what shape are we going to make this? This probably looks good. There's one little annoying thing about these, what are they even called? The pink petals. You've got to break them before you can place a block down. I wish it was just like grass and they disappear when you try and place your block. What am I doing? Is that what I'm doing? Yeah, let's make it a little bit more interesting, and we'll put in some trapdoors in here just so it's not pink everywhere. And I'm going to need a whole bunch of fences, I imagine. There we go, and this is a perfect excuse to put in some hidden lighting. Yeah, that looks pretty. And we'll move some of this out of the way. I don't want to break too many of these logs, otherwise all our leaves are going to despawn. So we'll put up some of these poles. I think, how tall are we going to make these? Probably 4 blocks tall. Let's get our scaffolding out, get up there. This is why I rarely build on camera, especially in survival. It takes forever. Yeah, I think that's a good height. And let's come at it from this direction. If we put up some of these stripped logs like this, that should stop our leaves from despawning. So I'll do one of them on top of each of our little poles, and I think we'll have poles there, there, and there. Yeah, I think so. Let's get all of these up. Okay, we should be able to get rid of these logs in the middle now without everything despawning, I hope. And we'll clear a bit of a gap there. Yep, that's looking good, and I just have to take down this side of it. Alrighty, just needs a little bit of a haircut on this side, and I think we're getting pretty close. Did I have a despawn in the middle here? I think I did. Alright, we'll have to put some leaves back in. Yeah, that looks pretty, I think. Let's get down, have a look. Don't hit the bee. We don't want to hit the bee. Go away, bee. You're trying. Oh, it's because I'm holding the leaf blocks. And that's why he's coming after me. Go away, dude. Okay, that kind of looks like a gazebo. What else do we want to do? We probably want a little railing around the outside, except for at the front. And we might extend these stairs on each side, even though we're not going to come up this side. It'll just even out the whole build. Okay, this thing is starting to look ridiculously pink, but we're not done. Let's make it even pinker. We'll do a little table in the middle, a little trapdoor table, I think. We'll just wrap, whoops, I completely misplaced that one. We'll wrap these around. There we go. I'll have you back. Oh, now I'm stuck. That's probably a bad design feature then, isn't it? Oh, well. Maybe I should have made this a bit bigger, or maybe I should get rid of these fences on the sides here so you can actually walk around. How does that look? I don't know. We might need fences in the corners perhaps. Oh well, let's just decorate this a bit more. So I want to get leaf blocks covering that up. And should we dangle them down a bit? What does it look like if I dangle them down a bit at the front? Yeah, that looks really good. Okay, I'm just going to run around prettying this up a little bit. Let's have a look at our gazebo now. No, it looks horrible from the front. Maybe we can fix that up. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah, that's pretty. How easy was that, guys? A pink gazebo in no time at all. Let's just have a look for a few more details. Maybe if we put some fences up here, we can hang a few lanterns from them. And it just might give us a little bit more headroom on the inside here, just sort of randomly. Yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. Okay, I'm not sure if we're done. I'm not sure that I like that you can just sort of jump in from the edges here. But if I put a fence there, it gets very, very square, doesn't it? Well, how does that look? That's not horrible. What's it look like if I do another one? I don't know. Always have to get back, have a look from out here. Nah, I don't think I like that. Well, you know what? Since I don't have any better ideas right now, I might just go with the leaf blocks and we'll leave it like that. I'm not trying to make it perfect here. It's my first attempt ever. Should we put another one in right there? Yes, we should. Okay, we have a pink gazebo. It's very pink. I kind of want to come in with mangrove wood and change the table. I think mangrove wood would go really nice with the cherry. Not quite sure, but yeah, that's looking lovely. If only I had one of those new flowers to put in a little flower pot there in the middle. I think that'd look super cool. Maybe we'll just get a pink flower. I'll grab a white flower as well. It could be way too much pink overload. A little bit of white could look good. Where do I keep my flower pots? There we go. There's one. And I think I got some flowers over here. And you'll also notice something else I have. We've got a brush. I was just saying I wish I had one of those new flowers. So we might go looking for a sniffer egg. Since I updated it, I've spent like 1 or 2 days in this area now, and I haven't explored anything else. We need to go looking for a sniffer very soon. Okay, what's it look like with a pink flower? Yes, looks very pink. Very pink indeed. How about a white flower? Yeah, I'm not sure now. Maybe I do want it to be very pink. Yeah, let's keep it pink. Why not? Okay, guys, there is a beautiful, easy gazebo to make from a pre-existing tree. As long as you get those stripped logs in the corners to stop the leaves from despawning. I think that looks super duper nice. I love that. Okay, guys, it's time to wrap up the episode. I had no idea how long this episode was running. I've been having such a great time. And it's kind of unfortunate because I feel like I'm just getting started. We may need to make this episode a 2-parter. I've got so many more things to do. But we couldn't leave without first checking out this place with the shaders on. And the first thing I noticed was it was very dark in here because we've got trees all above us and shaders make everything darker. So we had to scatter hidden lighting absolutely everywhere. So I've got the sea lanterns in the ground here covered in moss carpet. And I also tried just putting down end rods scattered around, and I think they really work in this biome. Like, it'd look weird anywhere else, but yeah, here I think they look really, really nice. And we've of course got the light from our lovely lanterns up there. And I'm trying out the new pottery block here. This thing, what's it called? Decorated pottery, something like that. So I just got it on the ground, making a little lamppost. And we've got another one over here, putting the flower pot on top. And I've also made a little tree out of this one here. Got a little pink chair. And the other big change I made is I got rid of all my pink steps. Even though I thought they looked good, it's a bit weird to have pink on the ground. After walking over it a few times, it wouldn't stay pink for very long. So I've gone for the mud bricks instead, and just underneath there I've got the regular mud. If I put bricks again down there, it looked a little bit weird. But yeah, I think having the path a different colour just looks a bit more natural. And we've changed the bottom here. This was way too pink, so I've got bricks on the side and jungle slabs in the middle there. Yeah, I think it looks good. And on that note as well, I changed the bridge. The bridge was way too pink, so I think this looks better now. It's just the mud bricks on the sides. And once again, we've got the jungle in here. And I built a couple of little trees each side there, just because everything here was so pink. I sort of needed to put something in the background to separate it from all the pink trees out there as well. But yeah, I think this is looking pretty too. So that is it for the moment, but like I said, I've got way more to do here. Like, I want to make these ponds a lot nicer. I put in some lily pads. Oh, the pink trapdoor, I think, is really good for these water lilies. I was using the warped wood one before, but yeah, I think pink's a lot nicer. So I'm going to keep playing around with this update. We've got to get some sniffers. We've got to make a sniffer farm. And I've got to try out the new bamboo blocks as well, and I'm definitely not finished here. We've done a bit of landscaping, but I still need some houses. So we need to figure out stuff for that. But yeah, for today, it's been a long episode. We're going to leave it here. So thanks for watching, guys. If you've got any suggestions for this custom cherry blossom biome, leave them in the comments, and you never know, I might build it for next episode. So thanks for watching again. I'm Cortezerino, and I'll see you later.